Trump versus Biden. Who's ahead in the latest polls? On the 5th of November, the citizens of the United States will choose their forthcoming president. This marks the first re-election face-off between Trump and Biden in nearly 7 decades. Rather than being a battle of popularity, this election will serve more as a public verdict on who the Americans perceive as the lesser of two evils. The tenure of President Biden has been characterized by significant inflation, substantial industrial policy legislations, and international unrest, particularly in Afghanistan, Ukraine, and the Middle East. Both candidates are facing a lack of popularity among the public. Depending on the expert, either Biden or Trump is likely to pull ahead, but nothing about this election, especially events, is predictable overall. It's reasonably clear that the Biden-Trump race remains very close in terms of the national popular vote, with Trump maintaining a small advantage in winning enough battleground states to secure the 270 electoral votes necessary for victory. In CNN poll, Trump maintains lead over Biden in 2024 matchup as views on their presidencies diverge. Biden trails Trump in 7 key swing states a few months out from Election Day. New poll shows Trump's support in the poll among registered voters holds steady at 49% in a head-to-head matchup against Biden, the same as in CNN's last national poll on the race in January, while Biden stands at 43%, not significantly different from January's 45%. Among likely voters, President Biden leads former President Trump 49 to 45%. By 2020, only 7 states were truly up for grabs, and Biden won 6 of them. As of now, however, he trails Trump in all 7. This table reveals several patterns that may affect the strategies of the presidential campaigns over the next 6 months. First, President Biden has less ground to make up in the blue wall states, Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania, than he does in the South and Southwest. As we will see, high levels of concern about immigration may be damaging his prospects in Arizona and Nevada, while economic discontent seems to be inflicting higher than average damage on his standing in Georgia. Biden tops Trump by 4 points among likely voters in new survey. Trump narrowly led Biden among all adults polled 46% to 44%. Biden gained support when broken down by registered voters, with 46% compared to 45% for Trump. The poll also found that more Americans trust Trump to handle the economy and inflation than they do Biden. The Emerson College The Hill poll, conducted between April 25th and April 29th, shows Trump leading Biden by 4 points in Arizona, 3 points in Georgia, 1 point in Michigan and Nevada, 5 points in North Carolina, and 2 points in Pennsylvania and Wisconsin. Trump holds slight advantages in most of the swing states right now. According to averages of the polls, strictly going by the polls, Trump would have a 283 to 255 lead. If you give Biden Pennsylvania and Wisconsin, which are currently statistical ties, political events yet to come could make a difference too. If the war in Gaza continues, pro-Palestinian activists are planning to take mass demonstrations to the Democratic National Convention, threatening a replay of the disorder in 1968 that damaged Hubert Humphrey's campaign. If there are debates, they could prove decisive, as they did in some previous presidential contests. October surprises are always possible. Many Americans who will end up voting in November haven't really begun to tune into the race or focus on their choice. When they do, sentiment could shift substantially.